The following topic and call to action is backed by hundreds of years of tradition, if not thousands. It is a topic that the literature on it seems to be never ending, and some of the greatest men of our generation have called the following entity, the go-to and foolproof method for maximizing the potent power that is latent in the holy month of Elul. It is the topic of Kabbalos, spiritual commitments. A small little commitment that we can make to take on an extra action in our days to help gain a victory and to prove triumphant on the upcoming and impending day of judgment. There are two halachos to keep in mind from two great rabbis about the topic of making Kabbalos. Number one comes from the great Rav Mattisyahu, Solomon, the Lakewood Mashkiach, who told us that don't make a Kabbalah that is too large that will immediately fall apart, although it's exciting at the beginning, for it will not remain enduring and successful. But cut it in half, whatever it is that you had in mind, and start there. And furthermore, the great Rav Meir Stern, the Rosh Yeshiva, and the Moira da Astra, the great leader of the town of Passaic, New Jersey, Clifton, New Jersey, and few towns are machshav, their great Torah leader like Passaic. Well, Rav Meir Stern told us that in his great way, if you are trying to overcome your certain addictedness, your stuckness to sin of maybe eating non-kosher, so don't make a commitment not to just give it up all of a sudden. If there's that certain restaurant, make a commitment that you're not going to walk on that street. He said, typish, don't walk down the street, but take a different route, and perhaps that will be your successful Kabbalah. With that in mind, here's 5 different Kabbalos that you can perhaps endeavor to take and add to your schedule. I tried gathering these from smarter people than I, and they have some rabbinic backing, and there is some depth to it. Perhaps they will be helpful. Here we go. Let's jump in. Number 1. It isn't by coincidence that we are told that the Jewish day begins at nighttime. And my Rosh Yeshiva always begins the beginning of Elul Zman with the same talk. If you want to wake up in the right mindset and have a good day, well then have a good night. Make yourself a bedtime. Change into your pajamas, PJs, or jammies, and grab yourself a nice book. A Torah book, your Kriya Shema Alamita. Think good thoughts. Go to sleep on time with a certain orderliness. And then, hopefully you will wake up refreshed and ready to roll. So a Kabbalah for a good bedtime is our first one. A second one. Well, Rav Yitzchak Berkowitz said one of the first things we don't know about technology is just how much time we actually spend on it. Set up a screen time on your phone, so you won't get distracted and just scrolling through your phone. Create more time by making a screen time on your phone a schedule, and perhaps this will be our second practical Kabbalah. Thirdly, another Kabbalah. The Alter of Kelm said that it is imperative that we have mind control to be able to stay focused on a topic for more than 5 minutes to be successful in our Torah study. So, in order to master the art of mind control, see how many times you can think about something, and then you become distracted, and then you can come back to that item, that little workout, that concentration gym of coming back to the thought at hand, that builds up your mind control muscle. So, a Kabbalah for this, in your commute in the morning, try to get through Kriya Shema, the first paragraph. Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad v'Ahavta Esau Hashem Elokecha. See how many times, probably more than 40 or 50 times it happens to me that I get distracted, and then you can keep coming back to thinking and just translating and meditating on the words of Kriya Shema. Fourth, take a healthy walk for 15 minutes a day and put your headphones in and listen to a shir. When you join together the healthy walk, it has a certain relaxedness about it, a certain opening up of the senses of the mind, a socialness, a certain calmness. And when you put some Torah in, it can be really rejuvenating. That's our fourth Kabbalah. Fifth, lastly, have some intention when you say Aleinu at the end of davening. It's packed with so many famous ideas. Seems to summarize a lot of tefillah. And when you make a Kabbalah, a commitment to say Aleinu with intention, with concentration, it helps you also to stay the whole davening until the end, to really close the deal. So here it is, 5 Kabbalos you can make today to improve your connection to Hashem and take full advantage of the holy month of Elul.